What's good? What's good, people? You got Thawed Sports Talk in the building. You got your boy Jay Jack. You got your boy Jeff in the building. You know what it is. Same thing.
Word.
Um, we want to say appreciate y'all. Anybody kicking it with us, appreciate y'all. Much love to you. What's going on with you, Jeff? What's popping today?
Man, everything's smooth this way, man. Can't complain at all.
Yeah, yeah. I know you ain't too upset right now. Y'all played a hell of a game, I guess.
Yeah, I ain't want to throw it in too quick, but since you
I
said it,
did. I want to get it over with. You gotta get it started to get it over.
yeah,
That's my motto.
no doubt, no doubt. Hey, man, we can't be much I can complain about. You know what I'm saying? You basically demolished the top 10 team at the crib. We all good, baby. 7-0,
Yeah.
going into the bye week, and hey, it's party on the clock.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That was quick and over with. No, no, but for real, we gonna get into the show. We just kicking it right now on the show. Jeff, tell them a little bit when they join about StreamYard. If y'all want to comment, Jeff, go ahead and tell them what it is.
No doubt, no doubt. If you want to shoot us a comment in the comment section, if you're not registered, it won't show your name. So if you can go to streamyard.com/Facebook, register your name. All it's gonna do is give StreamYard permission to use your name in our comment section. It doesn't use your friends list or take any of your data. Nothing. It's just giving StreamYard permission to use your name in our comment section. We'd appreciate it so we know who we talking to.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like I say, knowing who you're talking to, because like I say, the people, the watchers, everybody make us go. You just as much as the show as we is, and man, we appreciate anybody that's checking us out because you didn't have to. So salute to you for that. If you rocking with us, man, we appreciate it. You could have been anywhere in the world right now. So it is what it is, and we appreciate you for that.
No doubt.
Yeah, Jeff got that in the chat. I didn't see it pop up on there. It went in the private chat, I think.
Yeah, I
The
just
StreamYard.
for some reason I can't even get in the comment. So
Yeah, I don't know. That's wild. But if you're on there, most people have logged in to StreamYard. If not, um, you can go on my personal page. I think it said on my personal page too, and on Jeff's personal page. So if you're rocking on either one of those pages, read the description on there. It got the how to get your name on the screen too. So when you
no
leave your
doubt,
comments, we can post you up there. We promote our peoples. You know what I mean? So
no doubt.
yeah. And since we got Michigan out of the way, we won't have no Michigan fans jumping on here to talk about
Yeah.
Michigan. We already done did that already. Got it out the way.
Hey, we might circle back. You never know.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't mind talking about it because we getting ready. You know what I mean? We struggling. Michigan State struggling, but we know what we headed up against. But you already know what it is when that game come up. We ain't playing. I don't care how bad our team is at any point in time when we play Michigan, and Ohio State. We usually come with it. We ain't came with it in the last 2 years with Ohio State for some reason. Uh, I can't explain that one.
No
But
doubt.
Michigan got a juggernaut going right now. I think y'all play more into our strengths because I think y'all had a hell of a running game from two of y'all running backs today, which is one of our strengths is our run defense. We'd rather y'all not pass it because our secondary is not a strength.
No doubt. And hey, Jim Harbaugh is gonna come hell or high water. He's gonna try to run the ball. So it'll be strength on strength, and
Yeah,
so we'll see how
that
that goes
that
in
was
two
an
weeks.
interesting dynamic. I think we talked about that last week of whether he gonna stick with that or if he gonna start trying to um try to make JJ McCarthy a 300-400 yard passer every game.
Yeah, no, that ain't gonna never happen. That's one thing. Uh, Michigan fans. We be talking amongst each other, and a lot of folks be frustrated, like, man, I gotta let JJ go. I'm like, y'all ain't learned who Jim Harbaugh is yet. Like, he want to run the ball, man, and at the most he wants a balanced attack. He wants it 50-50. So he'll pull something out. he'll break tendency and throw the ball, but he wants to run the ball. So I mean, we can wish and hope, and we ain't gonna have no 400-500 yard games from our quarterback. It's gonna be 250. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
200, 250, and he want another 200 from the running backs. That's just he likes that type of balance. So
Yeah, I kind of seen that. I think he made sure that, it, he played Michigan State next. It was definitely a reason. Both of y'all running backs almost got about 200 apiece.
yeah,
JJ didn't really do as much this game. So, um, Harbaugh, if you're listening, you can let JJ play a little more, throw the ball a little more. Hopefully, throw a couple interceptions. Hopefully, you have a nightmare of that fumble and just be like, get this.
hey, you know what I'm saying? In a rivalry game, you never know. But I mean, in this game, Penn State had like the fifth ranked rushing defense in the country.
Yeah,
So, and I think another strength of theirs is their secondary. So, he didn't want to test it too much. I mean, you see what happened once he got kind of, he stepped out of, his comfort zone and tried to flush and try to flip one, and it was a pick six. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Like,
That's what we talking about right there.
you gotta know your opponent's strengths. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And it was like the Iowa game. Like people were complaining about the Iowa game. Like he ain't letting them go. Like that's Iowa. Like Iowa play cover two, cover three. They want you to make a mistake. They want you
yeah,
to toss that ball up and put it up for grab.
yeah.
They waiting on it. So
That's how they whole game predicated is just fundamentals, stay cool, and let the other team make a mistake.
that's it. That's it. They make you drive the whole field, and you ain't finna be throwing no 80-yard bombs. You know what I mean? They're gonna put those two safeties back there. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna
Yeah,
play underneath coverage. They're gonna have their linebackers in the right place. You know what I'm saying? And make you make a mistake or make you play perfect. You gonna
yeah.
it's one or the other. So
One or the other.
yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, and that's what I don't know if fans be going. Fans kind of, I don't know. I'm just so even killed. I know you even killed on it. We always kind of look at so many things, but it seems like fans be ready to more now more than ever. It feel like ready to stab somebody. I'm like, calm down, bro. You know, same thing. I'm trying to see. I know we went up 21. It's 21-14 Michigan State over Wisconsin, but they just had a touchdown or something. I don't know what happened on that.
Okay.
It is 21 up now. They did score the touchdown, so it's 21 up Wisconsin.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah, what I was saying is, cause I wanted to break into the next segment as far as that, or the next topic is Dan Campbell. And
Okay.
I'm seeing a lot of Lions fans ready to just rid themselves of Dan Campbell. They like pissed at them calls he done made. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not happy with it either, but that don't mean, we're gonna pull the plug. Like it's way too early. Way too
yeah,
early. Like,
yeah,
come on, man. Like, I know it's frustrating, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me because coming into the year, I know we had a lot of hype. We had what is that, the HBO series or whatever it is, Hard
or not.
Knocks, and you know what I mean, a lot of publicity, not a lot of like, okay, Lions gonna do something. It's like, hold on,
Calm down.
hold
Yeah,
on,
calm down.
they might make the
And and,
playoffs. Hold
and I
on,
remember we had that in one of our first segments that we did before the year. Like, hey, Lions fan. I even posted about Lions fans. Chill out, relax. You go get your heart broken. You get too emotional.
yeah.
You figuring we finna be Super Bowl for some reason? I don't know where that came from.
No, man. I mean,
Yeah,
and I think we build it nicely. You know what I'm saying? I think, offensive line is solid. You know what I mean? Like one of the best in the league. And
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like we building, but that defense.
Oh, defense, and that was one thing I seen on one of the show. I think it was Braylon Edwards said that he studied harping. Man, Braylon, chill out, bro. He studied harping about we didn't take a defensive guy. He said instead of Jamison Williams, we should have picked up a defensive guy, or a free agent. I'm like, bro, chill out. You know what I mean? Yeah, our offense was doing good the first three. That number one offense, come on, that's come on, relax. That was coming down.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna
we
last.
need, yeah, we need Jamison Williams out there, bro. We need him to play and break the top off. Defense, if you know what the game was, you know how Brad Holmes is trying to build. Because I got into it. I stay getting into it. I don't know what it is, but sometimes it is. Uh, dude, I put up a comment on another sports channel, and he followed me on this video. I went to another one. He followed me on that one. I'm a dummy, and this and that. I say, bro, how you talking? You on a dummy account? you automatic. You got 2 views. Bro. I mean, you ain't got one video up. Your face ain't up. You made 2 comments. You made comments all day, but you ain't standing on 10 toes. You can see me. So if you're gonna
Right.
troll me right.
Right.
Yeah, you gonna call me a dummy on a dummy account.
Man, oh man, it's
And
crazy.
and the whole thing was because I put on there about Brad Holmes. I was like, Brad Holmes doing excellent. You know what I mean? I'm like, Brad Holmes is doing pretty good. He done managed the finances. When he took over, we was in we was bad. He added more talent. He changed the whole wide receiver room. The offensive line is good. The tight end Hawkinson. Uh, Golf is still out. Jury's still out on him. Now he got to work on the defense. You can't
Right.
fix all that in 1 year.
Not at all. Not at all. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think we headed for a defensive draft though.
yeah.
I think, hey, you know what I'm saying? Two first round picks, probably.
I want both defense.
Yeah.
Only way I wouldn't want defense is if we do get a chance to get Stroud.
Yeah, which is gonna be we're gonna have to keep losing.
You gotta,
So,
and they didn't like that too because I said most of y'all crying about us not winning is gonna be mad when we win the last 2 games and mess up the draft status.
right. Right. So you can't win with some fans, man. It's just you know what I mean? The goalpost gonna keep moving. You know what I'm
It's
saying? You
always,
move it up there, you're gonna move over here. Like which one you want, man? Like it
man, it's
never works.
ridiculous. It's
So
ridiculous. So back on that about the fans, uh as far as the fans on Dan Campbell, like you
yeah.
say, we ain't happy about his last calls. He done made some bad blunders, right? And that's what
Right.
I got into it with the dude about was I said Dan Campbell was basically a head coach in training. He came
Yep.
in a literal sense. Ain't no such thing as a coach in training in the NFL. Bro, chill out, bro. I'm
Man.
like, he basically training, bro. He haven't even seen a situation as a coach of us in a blowout situation. He don't even
Right.
know how he gonna manage a blowout.
Exactly.
There's so many things he ain't seen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And like Dre
it's a
B, shout
whole
out
learning
Dre
curve.
B, Mr. Dre B, Master Blends Barbershop,
Dre, what
Sports
up?
Talk, Texas.
Dre, what up? Man, I know it's kind of off topic, but man, I'm peeking at these scores. Like it's some barn burners out here. Alabama and Tennessee tied at 49 with 2 minutes to go.
49.
49 with 2 minutes to go. Bama with the ball on the Alabama 37. So that one's coming
Yeah.
down to it. And also Oklahoma State and TCU tied at 37 in the second overtime.
Damn.
So that's another top 20 matchup. Oklahoma State number 8, TCU number 13. So
Yeah.
that's the top 15 matchup right there. So
So they put defense to the side today, look like.
today, yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's man. I was watching Ole Miss earlier, and it was a shootout with them in Auburn. Let's see, Ole Miss pulled that one out 48-34. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So people scoring today.
Yeah, everybody almost every game touching almost 100.
It is, man. Shoot, Oklahoma finally stopped losing. They beat Kansas, which wow. They
Yeah.
beat them 52-42. So yeah, it's video game scores today.
Wow. Damn. I think I couldn't see what I know Michigan State and Wisconsin look like they're going into overtime. Yeah, end of the fourth quarter is 21 up. I guess I don't know. They was in field goal range. They must have missed it.
No.
I ain't tripping on Michigan State. They laughing emojis. Y'all can I put on Sports Talk, Let's Go Green. They all laughing. Ha ha ha. Yeah, Michigan fans. I ain't tripping on y'all. Have
Mm.
fun. But we told y'all way back. It always comes back now.
Nah, I think we're in a
So
position where we know, hey, it's a rivalry game, man. Like you just can't count nobody out in a rivalry game. It's just
exactly.
too emotional. It's too much riding on it. Uh, you know, the
Yeah.
rest of the season didn't even matter. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So
yeah.
shoot, Michigan State could be 0-7. And guess what? When they come in,
And you know what? This is one of the first years I think Michigan is gonna come in like that, not taking us lightly. So it
I'm
could get
hoping.
bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I
if
don't.
we don't come right,
Yeah, we'll see. I think we both after this week. I think we both got a bye week, I believe. So, uh, using the bye week, man, somebody say something, or, you know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
they ain't practicing as much. So, you know what I'm saying? Somebody then jumped on Twitter or somebody done something. So, I'm gonna have to pull a said OG and drive down to Ann Arbor. I said be
yeah,
saying he be driving down to South Bend and Notre Dame and talk to the players like, "Hey, y'all chill out. Y'all
yeah.
don't be saying nothing." I need to take that drive.
yeah. Hey, and probably drop a couple cuss words in there. Like I said,
Yeah,
shout out to you, said man. That's my guy right there. He might pop in
man.
later.
Yeah, for
He always
sure.
supporting us.
Yeah.
So shout out to you. We still ain't changed our mind on Notre Dame though, bro.
Oh no, never
It's
that.
just, it's just much love for you, but Notre Dame.
No, never that. Uh-uh. No.
yeah.
In the words of Bo Schembechler, Notre Dame can go to hell.
yeah.
So,
Flat out. Hey, and I'll still stick on the fact that most of y'all don't like their basketball teams anyway.
nah, man. Shout out to
Y'all
Torrey
don't know.
Jackson.
Y'all ain't know. Y'all can't be just football fans, bro.
Right. Till Torrey Jackson went there, you know what I mean? They ain't really care. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Torrey
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah,
Saginaw
shout out Tory
Gamecocks.
Jackson too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna go into another topic. We're gonna talk about the Warriors, Golden State Warriors. And we ain't gonna talk about the war that part that y'all the people want to hear about is the punch. No, bro, we ain't even on that. We gonna talk about how we was saying. I know I was saying money just ain't the same as it used to be.
Mm-mm.
And if anybody, I know Jeff. I don't know if did you see the signings today? Golden State signed Jordan Poole and they signed Andrew Wiggins to some ridiculous contracts. To me, ridiculous.
Saw the pool one. I didn't know they breaded up Wiggins too. Okay.
Oh yeah. They got Wiggins. I think was 4 years, 109 million,
Okay.
almost 27 million a year. And then
Yeah.
Jordan Poole is like 4 million, 140 million.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like what, 35,
Yeah.
30
Yeah.
something million
Yeah.
a year?
Whew. Man.
That's just them two players making like 60 million a year.
Man. Mm.
You talking
Yeah.
about
That ain't
luxury tax.
nobody else. I ain't counting Steph or nobody else money. So
Bro,
crazy
none
work.
of them.
Mm.
So you
But
still already got mega contracts with Steph, Draymond. Draymond still got a big contract, even though I doubt if they renew it. You know, we all know how that's going to play out.
yeah, I think he got a player option for next year.
Yeah,
But so that's gonna be interesting to see. You know what I mean? Like if he try to negotiate something somewhere else, because I don't think he gonna. I know. Shout out to Rollo. We was talking in sports talk earlier about it, and yeah, he think that somebody gonna offer him a longer term contract or whatever, and that'll make him not take the player option. It's hard to beat because I want to say that player option is like 40 million. Like
yeah.
it's
Oh
something
yeah. That's what I'm
ridiculous.
trying to look see now.
Yeah, it's like 40 million, something like that. 38 for a year. Like it's hard for me to see somebody beating that unless he go and say, you know what, I'll take 20 a year with a
Yeah,
longer contract or something. But especially if you want to get over there, as everybody speculate to the Lakers, um,
yeah,
you're gonna have to take less money to go over there. So
yeah. True. I can't even see. I don't even know. I ain't finna trip on. I'm gonna look into it later. But this contract thing, I ain't reading it too well or something. It's just all over the
yeah,
place. But that is interesting because, like you said about it, that wasn't even counting the other guys. You still got Steph, you got Clay, you got Looney, Kaminga, Moses Moody, Poole. Well, now you got Poole Wiggins signed up. Well, that's 7 deep right there.
right, right.
Uh, who else I'm trying to think of? Because I know they even go deeper.
Right, right,
Wiseman.
right, right.
Uh, yeah, that's 8 right there, and they
Yeah.
all gonna be making like 20 million or more.
Oh yeah, that you know what I mean. You go 10 deep, somebody ain't gonna be happy. So,
Yeah.
and it's probably gonna be him because they like we got to start playing Wiseman. We got to start playing the young cats. We got to see what they got.
Yep.
But yeah, his option, his player option, is 27 million. It's
Mm.
27 million. So unless somebody match that, um, which I don't know.
I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. I
I
love
don't know.
Dre, but at his age, I think too, he was like 34,
Yeah,
somewhere in that range. I don't see
yeah. So
nobody giving. Yeah, that's gonna be hard because then you got to go into your 40s and stuff, still playing at a high level. And
nah.
sometimes I feel like Dre already getting ready for that media career.
Oh yeah, it's on the horizon. He can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, somebody give him a 3 year deal. You know what I'm saying? I can see that. Somebody that need a phoenix. I keep bringing them up. Somebody that need that his what he brings.
Yeah.
That championship experience, that toughness. You know what I mean? Like one of them soft teams that needs somebody to come in and play the enforcer role and what I'm saying, be that leader. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And you know, it,
Yeah.
it's always a couple of them teams out there that's close, that just need that extra push, you know what I'm saying? And they may see and say, hey, we'll give them 60 million, 3 years,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And, hey, come this way. It's possible. I mean, it's the
Yeah. It's
NBA.
possible.
They be throwing money around, so
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah.
definitely
You
possible.
know, because you down this Haslam got a nice contract, so it's yeah. It ain't out the yeah, it ain't out the realm. Salute to
No,
you, Shock. I don't think I'm gonna put that comment in the
you ain't
I'm gonna
got
go
to
ahead
go
and
blue,
highlight
baby.
it for you, bro. I wasn't gonna do that though.
Go blue, go
Salute.
blue, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. Salute to you, Shock. That's brother, man. Salute. I ain't mad at you for them words you use, you cussing and stuff on the show. Foul language is not appropriate, sir. So
Hey.
we got to keep that foul language down, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight this next one because I'll get that off the screen. Yeah, yeah, them cuss words hurt, bro.
Man.
Say, get Paul ready for pickup. Bet not be a scratch on him. Ooh,
Mm.
Bunyan. Hey, bro, we treat him right. We done had him this long. We gonna treat him right. You just hope it do come home or to y'all home.
Mm. Man.
I don't think Bunyan even know y'all no more.
Hey.
Hey, we gonna if y'all bring him home, he ain't gonna be acting right. He gonna be like, "Who is what is going on? Why the TV ain't in the place where it's supposed to be?" He ain't gonna even act right. So I don't know, bro. You might not want Bunyan in there. He might use that
Hey.
axe. Hey,
Hey.
but it's gonna be a good game, bro. I'm waiting for you, shot, because you seem like you starting to get in the troll mode. Yeah, when y'all winning, y'all get in that troll mode. I'm watching you. I'm watching a couple cats. I'm gonna start writing names down because I've seen some unfamiliar names on my stuff, and I know when y'all start losing, they gonna disappear. And I want to write them down so I can remember them. I might
Right,
have to
right.
tag them.
Man. Oh man. Score break here. Look like Alabama and Tennessee finna go into overtime. Alabama
Another
missed
overtime game.
yeah, Alabama missed a 50-yard field goal at the buzzer. So
Damn.
going to OT down in Knoxville.
Wow. I know Michigan State went in overtime. The Wisconsin scored again. Our defense ain't worth nothing. God dang, man. Dang, this is ain't right. I'm forget like them emotional fans in a minute, bro.
Hey.
Dog, it's 28 up now in overtime for Michigan State and Wisconsin. We score, they score. Our defense ain't gonna stop nobody.
Right, right. Yeah. Hey, it's one of them days, man. It's one of them days.
Bro, that ain't right. I don't want to see that type of defense going into a Michigan game, bro. It just ain't right. I don't even feel right with that kind of defense doing that.
Well, Anything can happen, man. Anything can happen.
I'm
You know,
hoping some
now we in this
weightlifting
time of
happen.
year, so even the weather can happen. So,
Yeah, we need some mud. we need a mud. We need to be a mud battle.
man, hey, I'm so glad we got the turf now. So,
Yeah,
hey, now we can have a wet ball or something. But I'm so glad because our man, I don't know if Michigan fans remember, shoot, some 20 some years ago, shoot, our grass was getting horrible. They was
yeah.
replacing it every year and it wasn't working. So I'm
Well, we're gonna
glad
have to
they
see what we can do. I
yeah.
ain't telling Spartan fans to do nothing wrong. But we might need to cut. We might do something to the grass. hey, Shock, you telling the story, bro. I don't try to watch my cursing. You already done cursed on the first comment. I ain't started. You started it. I'll stay chill and relax. I don't want no problem with no Wolverine fans right now. Y'all hate y'all all the way up here right now in feelings. And I ain't even trying to battle 20, 30 y'all right now. I just ain't trying to do it, bro.
Hey, it's time. You know what I mean? Y'all the next game now, so we ain't even looking ahead. Like it's we got by and we got y'all. So hey, it's
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. I'm riding with my dogs. I don't care how bad our defense is. I feel like we can beat y'all no matter what. Only thing is, do they feel that way? I need my team to feel that way. Now, make me get up there and get a motivational speaker in the locker room. I'm gonna do some prime time. Who ain't MSU? Nah, I'm tripping, bro.
Hey, maybe you got to pull a said Walker too. You got to take a trip to East Lansing.
hey, said be the lookout guy. Let's go. All right, we gotta make something happen. This might be what a fan. Somebody gonna have to run on the field or something right when JJ throw it or something, bro. We y'all ain't hear from me or nothing. So if it happened, I ain't say nothing.
Man,
It ain't recording, is it? No, I did. What you say, Shock? Was Shock say Tennessee about to knock them off? Okay. Then you say you started, bro. You said you wasn't going to put my comment up off the rip. Oh, you talking about today? I'm talking about overall. I started today. I ain't gonna lie. I take the blame for the day. But you can't be cursing on here talking about go blue. Them curse words, bro.
yeah. Man, I wonder what happened though, because
On
Alabama
what?
had the ball, kicked a 50-yard field goal and missed it. They must have. It's something happened. Now Tennessee, it's not overtime. It's the fourth quarter, 2 seconds left, and they on the Alabama 23. So it looked like they finna kick a field goal to win.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know. I had to check that out later to see what happened because I thought Alabama took the last kick
Yeah.
and missed and to go to overtime. He said Tennessee won.
Yeah. Tennessee
Yep,
won.
it just
Michigan
yeah, it
State
just
won
flashed.
too, I see.
Yeah, it just flashed. All right.
52-49.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Hey,
wondering that got to be something weird just happened then.
something
Probably a
happened.
fumble or
Something. But hey, Bama lost. That's all I care
yeah.
about.
Yeah. This ain't yeah, we might not see them hopefully in the playoffs. We ain't got to hear about them.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I ain't gonna say that because what they number three right now, they ain't going no farther than five.
After this, they still gonna be right up there. We know
Tennessee
how it go.
six. They'll probably
Yeah,
swap. They might swap.
yeah. But losing to Tennessee is going. I think that's gonna hurt them a little more. That's gonna knock that impenetrable shield of Alabama down a little bit in the voters' minds. Like, oh, Tennessee, this ain't Georgia they lost to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
So,
mean, but they'll still do the SEC bias though.
oh yeah,
Tennessee,
yeah, yeah,
hey,
yeah,
they up and coming, and Josh Heupel is a good coach. But yeah, they ain't gonna drop him too much. They ain't
yeah.
gonna know. I
You
wouldn't
said
be
two.
surprised if they swap because Tennessee six right now, Bama three, swap. You know what I'm saying? They'll
Tennessee
jump.
ranked six.
Yeah, they
Damn.
undefeated.
Oh
Yep,
well.
yep.
Yeah.
What I'm
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah. They gonna
they
swap.
biased. They finna be like,
Yeah.
hey, Tennessee is the challenger now to Georgia. You know what I mean? This
Mm-hmm.
SEC stuff. You know how they do. So,
Yep. They finna put in a fresh face for the playoffs.
oh man, yeah. And
Yeah.
and Bama's still sitting on the sideline, like, hey, we still here. So
Yep.
toward the end of the season, they just gonna keep them right.
All that bowl money they finna get. They probably gonna have them two. They probably. I doubt if Alabama finish outside the top five or top four. but they just might. But you know what that's gonna do is have them beefing about if they finish fifth and miss the playoffs, Alabama. That's when Alabama might be the one talking about we need more teams. We'll
Yeah.
beat anybody in there if we had 8. And then they're gonna
Right.
say, yeah, you're right. Now Alabama said it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shot, cut that out, bro.
On Sean might.
Hey, that is Tennessee and Bama. They would have been a good one about 2 years ago,
Man.
3 years ago. That would have been a good sports talk battle.
Man.
Tennessee and Alabama game.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
Boy, doggone shock. I'm taking that down. You acting up, bro. Hey, but it's some good college games, though. That's the good thing. It's been a good college day. Especially Michigan State won, so we gonna all agree on that, fellas. Plus, y'all team won too. We ain't gonna forget about y'all.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it could help. I think that would help Michigan, especially if Alabama ain't in there.
Yeah, it will help. Well, of course, it'll help um our loser. Between Michigan and Ohio State. If you have a one loss team, and then Bama is a loss, and I don't know, Bama looking kind of vulnerable too, though.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they might
Defensively,
lose
especially.
again. Yeah, they may lose again. They get in another shootout like that. They might lose again. So
Exactly. I feel that too. If you never know, Nick Saban is a great coach.
no
Uh,
doubt.
he might do something to turn it around, or just that pride factor. So we don't know. We
Yeah,
don't seen
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Can't
So
count them out.
yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I don't know. As far as that, we talk about the NFL a little bit.
Yeah.
I think a real hot topic right now we'll touch on is the roughing the passer. I mean, how do you feel about that roughing the passer going on in football in general? You know what I mean, with the quarterback. And you really, it's like they don't know what to call.
Yeah, it's that's the problem. It's inconsistent. Uh, you know, I mean, if you set a standard and then it's always called that way, I mean, you might not like it, but you respect it because it's consistent.
Mm-hmm.
That'll give you room to adjust.
Yeah,
Right now, I don't think players don't know what to do.
bro.
Like
I
you
wouldn't know what to
run up to the
do.
quarterback a million miles an hour, and you got a split second to which way where do I hit him at? That ain't gonna never work.
Exactly. And because I think the last one I think they had the other day is dude made a sack, rumble, and he got the ball. It came down with the ball.
Yeah,
And I guess they called a roughing the passer for him landing his full body weight on him. Like quarterback wasn't even a quarterback no more. He ain't had a ball. It was a fumble or however they want to call it. Like you can't call roughing the passer on that. That's a game changing play.
right. Yeah, that's rough, and that's the bad part is because it changes the game. Literally change the game. If you go from a winning play to a losing play,
Yeah,
all in one, and
all in one.
yeah, that's unfortunate. And, I see cats is real pissed off about it, which I totally understand because what else can you do? I mean, other than lay a pillow down and then throw them down there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what,
So get
what else can you do?
the flag out. Might as well get the flag now.
At this point, yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, I mean, you give them a hug or something. I mean, like, hey, I got him, I got him.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what they can do.
What can you do? That's what hurts me when I'm doing. Again, we go into the era debates. I always say that because that's one of the main topics in sports talk. But it's hard to rate. And me right now, I know Tom Brady is that guy. He done played decades of this. You know what I mean? So that ain't in question. But if Tom Brady would have retired about 4 or 5 years ago, I'm quite sure somebody would be like, oh, this is the greatest quarterback right now. Wait a minute. You know what I mean? How could you say that a lot of times when the defensive lineman got to tiptoe and they can't even make them think about not passing it. Now they just doing a really pitch and catch a lot
Right.
of the times.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, they got to clean that up some kind of way, or I mean, they got to solidify whatever the standard is going to be. Like, cause you really can't do nothing. You know what I mean? Like, can't hit them high, can't hit them low, can't
Can't
sling
let
them
your
to the
body
ground.
fall on them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand at that point how can you get them to the ground?
Yeah,
Um, I don't get it. At some
yeah,
point, like they gotta adjust some kind of way. I mean, the ref gotta have a quick whistle on it. Play dead. You got he in the grass or whatever. You know how it was back in the day.
mm-hmm.
Where he wasn't all the way down, but they felt like he was in the grass. They got to bring that back or something. You know what I mean?
Something,
Call it
something,
dead.
because it's too much of a game changer. Because to me, that hurts the whole. That again, it's talking about like in the era that puts the whole defenses at a disadvantage. Your cornerbacks, your linebackers, you can't blitz as much. You got to be scared when you call a blitz, and you got to tell them, "Hey, pull up." Now he don't. He come in hard, and he got to be like, "Oh." Now all of a sudden he done threw a long touchdown pass when he could have changed the game and off a sack.
Right.
But now it's not looking as good.
No, no. I mean, so you see blitz and linebackers coming now. They really don't hit. Like they be jumping in the air trying to deflect the pass. Or, you know what I'm saying? And trying to skate by them. You know, like you ain't hitting them. Like that's horrible. Like
Yeah.
that ain't football to me. Like
Oh, it ain't.
football. If I'm within a step, I should be able to just hit him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like and that's part of the game, getting them hits in. Getting them a little sore to think about it. Like, hey, I get
Yeah.
the ball
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Now I ain't got to think about it. It's like they ain't, they can't hit me. So
Yeah. I'm gonna stand a little longer in the pocket.
yeah,
And then it hurt. It hurts mainly for me when I see it when a quarterback take off running. It's like
yeah,
defense already don't want to hit you. Now you out there running for 40, 50 yards, and it's like, oh, you look at him burn all of them. It's like, bro, they scared to tackle that man
right,
at all.
right. It's they nah, that ain't football, man. They hopefully, I know the rules committee. They usually do something every year. They gotta do something with that for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. I mean, even if it come down to coaching where they say, hey, don't take down your aggression, but understand when you're getting close to pull off. Go in, and once you get close, pull back a little bit. I mean, I don't know, something mentally, but just at the start of the snap, defensive linemen really don't even want to try to break in. If they get a tackle, they scared they're gonna get a rough in the passer or some kind of play that's gonna alter the game and have them looking crazy just because they made a good play and got past the offensive lineman. And now they got the quarterback and they looking right at him and they like, I don't know, should I hit him? Just pull up a little bit. You can still hit him. Just pull up. Don't still go at him. But they don't even want to go at him now.
Nah, I mean, and I get it, man. I mean, because it ain't no such thing as a halfway crook. So they like
Yeah,
you can't half hit them. They like either I'm a
it's a good
black
one.
or I'm gonna try to. I don't know. They gonna try to deflect the pass, or you know what I'm saying? Like, well, that's why these quarterbacks be getting out of arm tackles because they'll come in
Oh yeah,
like a one arm type. Like, let me try to hook him and he fall basically.
he done already killed his momentum at you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they try to
So
pull his jersey a little bit, so he can fall. I
man, I'm
mean,
telling you, now everybody look like Michael Vick.
right, because these quarterbacks, they're a little strong. You know what I'm saying? So they can shake off an arm tackle. And
Exactly.
then they look like,
6'4",
oh,
220.
escapability. Like, come on, man.
It's like, did you just see what I just saw, bro?
He tried to tackle him with one arm. You know what I'm saying? Or try to
Yeah.
grab his ankle or something. You know what I mean? They ain't really blast him.
Bro, that been my thing. It feel like this era especially only like to watch offense. Like we look at defense and it's like, oh man, you see what he just did? It's like, bro, did you see what he just did? Yeah,
Man,
that looked awesome, but did you see him? The defensive guy just you can see his clock ticking in his head, like, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, that's basketball and football. The defenses are at a huge advantage. So if you love watching defense, it's like the other day I watched watching the Pistons, and I seen Jaden Ivey make a hell of a move. They was coming for the pick. They try to, it was towards the sideline, right on the
yeah,
right side at the 3 point line. And the guy that made the pick, he kind of crossed him, went over. The guy that was switching, the big man, he went almost all the way to the sideline to try to cut him off. Like, bro, you just let him go to the whole lane into the hoop. So Jaden Ivey just cut in, went straight to the hoop, dunk.
yeah.
Bro, you got the sideline over there as a defender, bro.
Right,
Why would you cut the whole sideline off? Don't let him hit the sideline. You want him to go there. You don't want
right.
him to go straight up your gut. So when you watch that, all I seen was highlight. Oh, Jaden Ivey, and this my guy. This a Piston. I'm happy to see him, but I looked at the other guy like, what the hell just happened? He made my guy look like he next Jordan.
Right. Man. So yeah, it's a lot of athleticism,
Oh, yeah.
IQ. Eh.
Bro. And that be my whole heart. They great athletes. Everybody out there great athletes. Most of us can't make it to that level, and a lot of people, we understand that. You know what I mean? But it's just because you don't make it at that level, don't mean you can't have a great basketball IQ. Just because you wasn't born 6'8", 240 or 250, don't mean you can't hoop or know how to game of basketball. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I don't understand a lot of times when people say that, but a lot of coaches didn't play. A lot of it's you can see these things with your eyes when you watch your own team. And you can feel like, damn man, why he scored so easily? Yeah, you want to see it, but as a defensive guy, I'm not just watching the offense happy. Most of these cats seem like they just watching the offense. Oh, did you see that dunk? You see him crossing, and it's like, bro, you're not even seeing that man, the defense, what he did.
Right. And defense didn't even make the smart play. He basically gave him a lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, he broke it. He broke the defense itself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, well, and talking on Jaden Ivey, what you feeling? NBA season popping up, so we're gonna get into the last part of the what we talk about. Cause we got 18 more minutes, but Pistons, what you thinking? Because I know a lot of this gonna be almost the same situation with the Lions once the season starts. Everybody feeling like, oh, we supposed to be the playoffs in the NBA finals, and they 2021 year olds mostly. You know what I mean? So what would you say as a wild? We fans, we gonna want them to win, but why would you say pump your brakes a little bit, calm down about the Pistons?
Well, like you said, they're super young. You know what I mean? Like, and young teams don't win in the league. They flash, but they don't win. Um, and so I think we fall in that category where we're gonna flash a couple
Yeah,
times. But are we gonna win? Mm, could we be a fringe? I don't even want to say playoff, but play in. Maybe if things fall right, which we don't know. We already lost Bagley. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
don't know how long that's gonna be. And that's a big part of it too, man. Like, the best teams that are there at the end, or at least go a little ways, they healthy. They have a little bit of luck. So I think we gonna need some luck to even be in that conversation. Other than that, I think it'll be another season where I think we'll see some growth. It'll be fun to watch the young cats, play and try to figure it out and gel. I think Cade the perfect guy to bring them, help bring them along while he's coming
mhm,
along too,
yeah,
because his type of game. Like, he control the flow of the game. Like, nobody can rush him. You know what I'm saying? He plays at a nice pace. So, and he knows how to share the ball. He knows how to make stuff happen and make plays. So it'll be
yeah.
fun. see. And you know,
Yeah, it's
we got
still gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I mean, I'll tell you what I think the lineup, starting lineup be. Let me know what your starting lineup would be. But I wanna see Killian Hayes. Shout out to Killian. When I was talking about that, we might see something this year out of him. He had 20 the other day, but I want Killian Hayes as the point guard. I think we need somebody like Killian as the point guard, with Jaden Ivey as the shooting guard. It's like a mix, and then you put Cade Cunningham as that point forward. Pippen, Brian, that type of forward.
yeah,
Where now you got a balance. You got Killian kind of even killed. You got super hyper Jaden, and you got Cade who slows it down. So you got speed, you got height, slow down, even kill, and it's like then you put in there's probably Sadiq Bey at the wing spot. Not really considered a power forward, but I think he played good power forward when Grant got hurt last year. I think whenever they did play him at power forward, and then I think Jalen Duran, even though I like Stewart, I think Duran gives you that big guy that he can switch. He at 18 years old, I say his fundamentals is pretty good as far as knowing defensive wise, switching ability, being able to cover a guard and still not get blown by.
right.
So that's kind of my starting five I would like to see, and I think you got three guys in there with Killian K, and Jaden Ivey, where at any point in time you can just let them run the offense and let, how you say, like the Golden State Warriors do. Uh, Jay, when you got Killian holding it, Jaden and Cade turn into shooting guards. When Cade got it, the opposite. If Killian can knock down them threes like he been doing right now, they just got to be able to. That whole threesome could be to that level. So that's what I would like to see. What about you?
Uh, it's mostly the same. The only difference I would say, at least right now, uh, I would still have Duran coming off the bench. I would go with the vet. What is it by Bogdanovich? I think is it. I would go with the vet early. Um,
For who? Sadiq or
for the, no, at the five. Um, I would still have Sadiq in at the four, and you know all the rest of the lineup the same.
I mean, but you say
I'll
you
go with
say
the vet.
you say the new guy we just picked, he a small forward, ain't he?
The one we traded for from Utah,
Yeah,
Bogdanovich is
Bogdanovich.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um, yeah,
that
I would go big. I would go with the vet. Just right now, and let Duran work his way in there. And I think he gonna get in there anyway. Probably 20 games in, 25 games. They'll probably I would think they would swap it because he
yeah
been playing good. I think he averaged like 13 rebounds or something in the preseason. You know, like
yeah he can shoot.
yeah. So it won't be long. You know what I'm saying? But I'd like to see him work his way in there. And
Yeah,
once he take it, he got it.
yeah. I think because I forgot the size. I would have to look that up. I forgot how big he is, but I think him and Sadiq Bey are on the same size. I ain't for
Okay.
sure. But I think that could be interesting because when you got Cade and Jaden out there, you do need that shooting presence.
Yeah.
I hate the way that I like basketball players, and that's why I like the Pistons. Is we got basketball players, but it still don't fit the way the league plays nowadays. Because the league, the way it plays nowadays, is you need somebody at the 3 point line to stand out there and clear the lane, and we don't have that type of guy. No, Sadiq Bey is that type of guy, but Sadiq Bey is a complete player almost now. He's been working on his game to where he's not just that type of guy to just stand at the line waiting for the 3 point the pass like a Robert Ory, waiting for the pass to come to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's difficult to get all of those basketball players together. Back then, you might love having five basketball players together. That's complete skilled wise, but in this era of like what you say, what they call it, dang, I forgot the terminology they use, but the 3 and D,
Oh, okay.
the attacking point guard, the shooting big man, like they all got the analytical game that it is right now, where you got
Right.
they supposed to just do this, and this is what's gonna make it work. I don't care
Right.
how many other skills you got to be this. So
Right.
that's what they gonna have the most difficulty in. I feel like as far as all the five of them being a, because each one, like we mentioned, Cade, Jaden, Killian, they can almost do anything as far as passing, scoring. They got to work on some things, but neither one of them is that guy that just Jaden drive to the hoop. He know Cade is at the 3 point line waiting for him to pass it,
Right.
unless they got some kind of code word to use.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, you was let's see, you was right about Bogdanovich. Yeah, he is small forward, like six
Yeah,
seven. So
yeah,
I
about
would have
six
manned
seven.
that. I would have manned that and have Stewart in at center for now,
Mm-hmm.
and let Duran kind of work his way in and hopefully beat him out at some point. You know,
Yeah,
probably quarter of the season in. You know, um, yeah. So, but we'll see how it goes, man.
yeah.
It,
It's gonna be interesting because that's a we got an interesting dynamic. We got a lot of great young talent. And shout out to Dre B. He said not a Detroit fan, but it's about time y'all crack the top 10 to compete for that eighth playoff spot. I ain't reading the rest of that, bro. That's emotional. No, I'm messing with you, bro. Leave Zeke alone.
yeah.
Now you're gonna have me and Jeff get on your head, bro. No, but for real though, uh Dre B, me and Jeff understand the situation. And that's the thing is we don't know if all the Detroit Pistons understand it. All the fans. If we come out and lose the first 4, 5 games, you might see an uproar. Casey need to be fired. Chill out. You know what it is. We got to
Right.
develop young talent. You know what I mean? Keep developing young talent. Uh,
Gotcha.
we got to. Jalen Duren is 18. Cade, Killian, and Durant around 24, 23, 22. And like Jeff said earlier, veterans are winning. It's more of a veteran laden chemistry and just knowledge of the game. Those are the teams that's winning more. The solid cores, young cores, give them 4 5 years. That's when they'll be up there. So you got a long time before. We got a long time before. We would love to compete for the playoff spot. I ain't got my hopes up too high.
No, no, not at all. I ain't there. I think this team, particular team, needs some more seasoning, and I would even say, depending on, because I imagine, Brad Holmes gonna be. I say Brad Holmes, but I know the GM is gonna be aggressive and you know adding to the team if he can next year. You know what I mean? So what depending on what we do in the off season next year, and I, we'll see if that raises expectations depending
Yeah,
on how we're looking at that point.
yeah. And I don't know who Applehead. They must have called you that in elementary or something. My dude, I don't know who Applehead is. Shout out to you anyways. I don't know what you meant. Sports. I'm gonna put it up there for people can see it. I'm gonna let you get your shine on. Sport is made to be played, not to be talked about, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I guess so. That's why they don't got journalists and media coverage for sports. Um, if you don't understand the whole concept, I don't even mean to go into the concept because you might not have been talking about that, but it sounds like it. But we talking sports because I mean sports is a topics, and media is what made sports where it is. What do you think about media sports if you don't get to see it or hear about it? And right now, the reason why NBA, NFL, and sports is at an all-time high is because of what? Social media. It's posted every day. They Twitter, you can see it. The players type every day. Even if it ain't a game going on, you reading and you seeing and you're getting to hear something about it. That's what keeps the game going. It ain't just when you play the game. It's the cats that don't play that think the game. So we talk it and we think it, bro. So shout out. I hope you meant that in a great way. But shout out to your Applehead. If that's your name, Applehead. Much love to you.
Hey, that's what's on the screen. That's what you're gonna get caught.
That's all I see. I mean, hopefully, if you name somebody I know or grew up with, or me and Jeff know you, put your real name on there. We won't. But you got Applehead, so that must be what you go by. Because we get a lot of trolls too. We troll too. We know how to troll. We troll all the time. We don't troll as much on here because we try to kick knowledge to our people that love to talk sports. Anybody that want to come in there, we want you to feel or know you're gonna talk to some intellectual cats on the game. But if you get to trolling, guess what? We take that hat off and we get to trolling too. It is what it is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But we gonna get into we got about a couple more minutes left. We want to shout out everybody that was watching. I seen cuz Damian Peterson on there too. I seen you like on there. Shout out to you, cuz. Dre B, Master Bling's Barbershop. You got Sports Talk Texas on Thursdays. Y'all check it at 8 p.m. He got major plans for it and what he trying to attack. So salute to you, Dre B. Keep doing your thing. We also got Win Life Talk that come on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. with Crystal and Mac. Last week, I don't know if you, I mean, it's over a couple hundred views, but if you didn't catch it, they talking about taxes, businesses. They got a tax expert on there talking, and she answered a couple of questions that viewers posted on there about businesses and LLCs and taxes and all of this. So she answered some questions. She got her own tax firm or tax business. So when Life Talk, y'all go check that out. Um, we just gonna keep coming with the shows, keep talking sports. We got life going on. You can go on Jeff Page. He talking politics. Thawed magazine is a culture. You know what I mean? Independent Jeff. We don't stay on one topic. We can talk business. We can talk sports. We can talk life. We can talk. What else you want to talk? I don't talk karate, but I know a couple. Some judo chops. what? Yeah. Dre B say Applehead tripping. Yeah. Hey, hey, he know what he trolling. He know what it is. He probably said that and built up. But it is what it is.
Yeah. No, I think certain people feel like that. I don't know why, but you know what I mean. Like, people just want the games to be played. You know what I mean? Like, all this talking, but as Chris Berman used to say, that's why they play the games. But
Oh yeah.
that
I
shouldn't
felt
stop
that
them
way
from
during the
talking about
summer
it.
though. When we shut down. When we shut down for a couple months, that's how I felt.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta have both. I mean, you wouldn't have fandom, you wouldn't have all the shows that you have, and all the revenue that it creates. If people wasn't talking about it, just like, well, we ain't
Man,
gonna talk about it. We're just gonna wait till the game happens, and then
it
we'll
don't
talk about
happen.
it afterwards. That's kind of boring, to be honest. So
Hell yeah, yeah.
it's
Real
boring.
boring.
Yeah,
Even
real
even
boring.
the players know that.
Yeah, I
Even the
mean,
players, they get paid off. They LeBron James got his own page on Facebook. You think he ain't getting paid off of all them fans that get to talking on his post?
oh man, yeah, he
He get
getting all kind
paid.
of traffic. So yeah, they sending him checks. He getting checks for that too. So man, no, that'd be boring. That'd be
Yeah.
real boring. I mean, and I get it. I even get it from Michigan fans. You know what I'm saying? We get into a week like this. Sparty game coming up. People be like, "Oh, you shouldn't talk. You shouldn't talk. You don't talk because we might lose." Okay, if we lose, then guess what? We got to eat our words. But so
Yeah.
what? That's the fun of
So
it.
what? He probably gonna
What
be
if
at
we
the front of the
win
T. He gonna be at
though?
the front of the TV like this.
Yeah,
Babe,
I,
stop moving.
yeah.
They
I
just
mean,
scored.
I don't know. I can't be no front runner. I guess you know what I'm saying because
Yeah.
that's what it sounds like to me. Like I ain't gonna talk, but if we win, now here I go
Now I'ma
reach
talk.
out to D Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, J Jack, we beat y'all. Well, you're gonna be like, man, you wasn't saying nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now here
Yeah.
you come.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't.
Let me see. We on what Dre B said. Pistons finished 13th out of 10th last year. He said Pistons finished 13th out of 10th. Good one on that one, bro. What you fellas think Detroit game improvement gonna be?
I think I think
Experience?
yeah, a little bit more experience, a little bit more camaraderie, a little bit. They're. Um, I think we got some guys that's got some defined roles, especially coming off the bench like a Livers and You still got a veteran like Joseph. You know what I mean? Like, you got a nice little balance on the team. So I
Yeah,
think, and of course, you got the same coach, so you got some continuity. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like we learning no new offense or learning no new concepts. They know what he want to run. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a continuation and try to get better.
yeah. I definitely agree with Jeff, and I look at it like this as not just a fan of the game, but just the way it goes as far as sports is that you get better by the more and more you play with the people that you're always around, and I think Detroit got to get to that point. K got to know what Jaden's sweet spot is. You know what I mean? Uh, Duran, which I'm happy with at 18 years old, is like the centerpiece of the defense. So he the point guard. He already a lot of the times talking great and letting people know where they're supposed to be. It's just like football. If the miscommunication is there with the quarterback and a wide receiver, you probably gonna get an interception. You know what I mean? If you wanna hitch and go, but the quarterback thought it was gonna be a hitch, you got a pick six. Now everybody talking about, oh, he just intercepted. It's a pick six, but they didn't even realize what really happened. They didn't realize the chemistry was gone. It was off. Now they got video of the quarterback and wide receiver like, man, what the. Yeah. So with basketball, it's the same thing. We need more games involved with all of the five guys. We still building our starting five. Jaden Ivey might start this year. Our starting five ain't been the same, what, 9 year for about 5, 6 years, maybe longer.
Right.
So we need a starting five to play for at least 1 or 2 years together.
Right.
So
So yeah, we'll see.
yeah. And it was one more topic. I don't know if you got a little more time, Jeff. We can, we don't
Yeah.
have to end whenever, but one we don't want to go over. I'm gonna have to delete real quick off there. But I was it was dang, did it slip my oh man, it was a topic I wanted to touch on. Uh damn, I don't forgot. Dre be throwing me off. I'm not putting that Spartos up there either, bro. But I was thinking about this topic, and now it's kind of yeah. The NBA, which this was me and KL used to always get at about. I used to hate when a cat say for 5, 6 years, or this is like the best, the best, the best, the best, saying it every year the same thing. They never change up. You know what I mean? And that's they stance. But I think like the NBA is at the best point it's been in years, and getting better and gonna get better. You ain't got too many people retiring right now. Even Udonis Haslam don't want to retire. And you got some of the best draft class that they done had in the last 5 years. Like every draft class been loaded. You don't get better within 5 year period by not having great classes coming in. Like every year has been great classes coming in. So somebody that said, "Oh, the NBA is the best it's ever been," 5, 6 years ago, saying it every year, just hoping to hit, throwing at the dartboard. When you got other people that know why it's getting better, I just feel it's different. But that wasn't the topic I wanted to bring up. The topic I wanted to bring up, Jeff, and how you feel about it as far as the Pacific Division of the NBA. Lakers fans, this is y'all part of the show. But
Uh,
how you feel about the Pacific Division and the Lakers fans' chances? Because the Pacific Division got to be the strongest division in the NBA right now.
right.
I think the Kings is probably the only weakest link.
Yeah.
But who do you see coming out the Pacific and why? And what are the Lakers' chances of even coming out of the Pacific?
Well, I mean, it's just the NBA is really about health. So whoever can stay the healthiest, who can get hot, you know. Yeah, of course. I don't think. I think it's still Golden State. Um, even without even touching on that incident,
Yeah.
I still think I still think they're the cream of the crop. Um, but after that, I think it's the Clippers. Um,
You said the Clippers?
I don't think they're getting a lot of love, and
Yeah.
and you know, I think they've had the Lakers number. the last couple of years. Actually, I want to say they don't won like 14 straight or something against the Lakers. You know what I'm
But
saying? So,
it's
uh,
another team in there. What you think? I mean, the Suns. You just saying they finna flop off?
yeah, I don't believe. I'll just say that.
They didn't
No,
believe them.
no, they pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they got the Michigan boy. You know what I'm saying? From Grand Rapids. Booker. Um, and still got CP3, and they got some nice young players too. A lot of them guards, they nice,
Yeah,
and they'll be in a mix. They'll be in the playoffs, I'm sure. But yeah, I think people sleep on the Clippers, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, out of sight, out of mind.
yeah.
Kawhi
But
been out, and John Wall been out, and you know what I'm saying, and George, he don't stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? He get hurt every year. So, but I just, I can see the Clippers um, being a surprise in that mix.
yeah, and it would be considered a surprise, I guess, because I think out of the 4 years that Kawhi and Leonard, I guess, been together, I think what is the NBA? Did they get to the Western Finals? I think it was. They got to,
Yep.
and then they last year they didn't make the playoffs at all. But it's to them, they don't. It is not a question of talent. I think it's a question of if they all play and stay healthy, and if Kawhi gonna go on load management season. So that's kind of, and I think that load management hurts because again we talk about chemistry and knowing the team and and I think by Kawhi taking that load management that first year they really never got chemistry going the way they could have.
No
But
doubt.
yeah, so you got this, like I say, you got the Suns, you got the Golden State Warriors, Clippers, Sacramento ain't even in the question, but that's 4 teams right there, um, out the West, and I think Lakers. We seen a video of Russ. Well, he wasn't even paying attention to the. Shout out Ratia Butler on the video.
Man,
Them
hey,
comments was
Rustin
hilarious.
checked out, man. Yeah, I think he hearing the whispers. He hearing they want to get rid of him, so he like, man, forget y'all.
Yeah, yeah. He trying
I'm,
to.
I'm,
He
I'm
gonna
play.
make
I'm
them
gonna
trade
do what
him.
I do, but I ain't in y'all huddles. I ain't, we ain't finna be doing no high fives.
True character.
Russ, that kind of dude, like,
Yeah. He said it ain't about LeBron. It's about me. He said, "Ain't coming to
yeah.
see you, Otis."
Hey, he like, shit, y'all don't want me, so I don't want y'all either. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
The the
By
the
my
drum
time,
the dramakers, the LA
yeah,
dramakers.
right, right. What Dre
We,
say? They don't rebuild, they reload. Yeah, okay. Lakers will be bottom of the barrel, struggling to make play in. Health issues, age issues. Yeah. I watched them the other night. I didn't see anything that jumped out to me, as them being a damn for sure not a contender.
yeah.
Um, but on this playoffs is like on the fringes. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, I don't see it. I mean, they got Austin Reeves playing a lot of minutes. Like that don't scream
In the
playoff.
White Mamba.
Yeah,
The cowboy Mamba, what is it called? Country Mamba or something like that? Yeah.
that don't scream playoffs to me. Then they got Schroeder, and you know what I'm saying. Uh, man, what's the old boy name? Shoot, KL boy. He was like he gonna make a major difference.
Yeah.
What's his name?
But
He was in Minnesota last year.
you know
Uh,
what's so crazy? If they even make the playoffs, you're gonna see Brian is the greatest everywhere. he ain't gotta win the championship no more.
man,
Not to them.
hey,
Just keep playing.
right. No, they better not. That ain't what they need to be focused on because that probably ain't gonna happen. They better focus on him breaking the record, the scoring record. You know what I'm saying? He'll probably do that. You know, after All Star break probably and
Yeah.
celebrate that.
That's
Celebrate that.
that. Hey, if anybody wants some interesting topic to watch during the season, is doing a halfway point. Let's see how the Lakers fans and the Bryant fans, how they cohesion go when the Brian fans just happy Brian playing, and the Lakers probably out of the playoffs. And we're gonna see. I want to see how interesting a dynamic that can be.
Hey, it ain't gonna be pretty. I tell you that.
They might have some fights about that. Bro, he playing in his 50th year. So what? We losing?
Hey, shout out to Ro Kelly. He already done defected. He like, I ain't coming back till Brian gone.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dre B say gonna be a great year watching him. Another year, another stat stuffing year. Barely a contender in the Pacific. The whole West is brutal.
yeah,
Bev,
Pat Bev. Yeah, Pat Bev. Yeah, they got Pat Bev. They got Schroeder. You know, KL was like, Pat Bev gonna, he gonna make a difference everywhere he go. They go to the playoffs. I'm like, not this team, bro. Like, come on.
I I say he making a difference though with his one liners though. I love when he said that I ain't come to play when he playing with me. I ain't come play with Brian, he playing with me.
Yeah, hey, well, he in LA. He feel like he got to entertain. So,
Yeah, he finna entertain. It's finna be an entertaining year for LA. I swear it is.
hey,
It's gonna be a great year. So NBA season gonna be great. Still got the NFL. It's gonna be great. I think sports is probably at an all-time high, man. Especially since COVID, we needed this.
oh yeah, man, this is the best time of year where everything is going. Like everything, like all the sports is going. So you still got baseball playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is going. So
Yeah,
hockey back, and you know what I'm saying? Like everything is going. So
everything.
yeah.
Yeah,
So hey,
yeah,
you got a nice TV. You know what I'm saying? Nice, nice setup. You watch some of everything. You
yep,
know, you
yep.
guys just gotta balance it out. Balance it
Yeah.
out. If you got a wife at home, you got keep.
Don't y'all get kicked out. Not on
Yeah,
our court.
hey, yeah, you can't get kicked out, man. Because hey,
Yeah,
I'm your boy,
yeah.
but I can't help you.
Exactly. Yeah, we gonna end it on that. We ain't hey, it ain't on don't blame us on that one.
Nah,
But
no,
we gonna go ahead and get on,
keep a
huh?
happy home. Keep a happy home.
Keep a
Please
happy
do
home first.
that.
Make sure you do what you gotta do first, then go watch the games.
You're right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
like me. You know what I'm saying? Wait till my wife go to sleep. Then,
Yeah.
all
You
right.
might have to record some shows.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll
Yeah.
catch up. I'll catch
I
up.
catch the highlights.
Yeah, well, I'll peek in sports talk. They keep me up on
Oh
what's
yeah.
where it's at. So
Yeah. Shout out to Sports Talk. You know, we always in there. I gotta check it out and scroll at least. It's some crazy talking cats in there. Uh there's some cats out there think their opinion is it. If you say something, they like, what? Like, oh doggone, you ain't even gone with that. You just trying to you just want to beef, huh?
yeah, we got a few of them, but we always got a
Yeah.
few of them. So
Yeah, it be bored. Hey, I be I take on the smoke sometimes. I be like, okay, look. Then sometimes I be like, man, I ain't even finna do
right, right, yeah, yeah.
it. Yeah. Yeah, it's always interesting though. Sports is great. You know what I mean? Sports is
Sure.
always beautiful to talk. Everybody got sports going on in their mind. So shout out to everybody from elementary schools to high schools. Man, we ain't even gonna go on these topics, but it was a 14-year-old cat I posted in Sports Talk. Davis, I forgot his name, but 14, 6'7", two something, dunking over two people, jumping over them. Bro, there's some cats coming that's but only thing I still harp on is we need more defense. Everybody want offense. I want some defense. I'm
Yeah,
about to say damn it, but
yeah.
yeah. We're gonna get on up off here. It's been great kicking it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Dre B. Y'all catch Sports Talk Texas. Anybody watching this now later, you're gonna listen on podcast, however you do it. If you watch it when we click it off, right, shout out to you. We appreciate you anywhere it go. However you watch it, Facebook, YouTube, Live Ways, whatever platform you listen, watch it on, Twitter, uh, whatever you watch it on, shout out to you. Salute to you. We appreciate it. You could have did anything in the world, but you chose to rock with us. So salute to you.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah. So we gonna go and get off here. Jeff, you got anything to tell them before we leave off here?
Man, just want to thank everybody for jumping in. I know we had Dre and a couple other folks, man, that jumped in. Even had old Applehead jump in. So
We just needed Lemonhead.
yeah, don't know who you is, but until then, you Applehead. So appreciate everybody tuning in, man. We always have a good time. We appreciate the support. And until next time, it's party week for us. Go blue, and
Go
you know it
green.
is.
I gotta get it in there too. Go green. No doubt, it's gonna be a great week of football. Every
sure.
week it's building up, building up, building up. It gets to the point where you like, damn, I hate this season about to end when the dude get ready to end.
Man.
So enjoy these times right now, the build up of just getting to these points where these great games finna start coming up.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. So salute to y'all. We're gonna get back to what we do. We got families and everything. We appreciate being with y'all. Shout out to y'all. Dre B said, yes, sir. Always great stuff. No doubt. Always great stuff. And like again, we said, catch Sports Talk Texas every Thursday at 8 p.m. Catch Win Life Talks every Wednesday at 7 p.m. You know what I mean? One day we're gonna get an independent Jeff and y'all gonna kick it and y'all gonna be able to you know what I mean? So we're gonna keep trying to pull out content. We're gonna get to pushing. And right now, we ain't even pushing. So we only doing like 15, 20%. So if you like, man, I'd be glad when they stop it. It ain't no stopping, bro.
Can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
This is what we do. Salute. Appreciate y'all. One.